so much for providing some of the information that we shared earlier with you. As of this afternoon, it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, we have found the vehicle that was involved in this earlier kidnapping at 5th Avenue and Indian School Road. Unfortunately, we have not found the baby, the 18-month-old. We're still looking for the baby. A lot of the information that we initially received from the caregivers, we're still trying to corroborate, and so we're still obviously looking for the baby, but the vehicle has been found in the area of 19th Avenue in Orangewood. We have found the vehicle, and we are speaking to those two people that were pictured earlier in the afternoon, and we're trying to get as much information as we can to see where that baby is. Any questions?
Any idea if that vehicle is registered to an address in that area?
So luckily we had some really amazing officers who immediately received that information, and they were in the area and they found that vehicle. They have found a residence associated with that vehicle, and that's where they've made contact with those two suspects.
Yes, ma'am. Are the parents aware of what's going on at this hour?
We still have not found the parents of this baby, so we're still trying to really work through this process and receive a lot of information from the two caregivers that initially were with the baby. Again, we're still early on, but I wanted to make sure that our community knew that we have found the vehicle. The vehicle has been located, but we are still working through the process of locating that baby.
For the two in the car, are they being cooperative?
Yes, they are. They're cooperating with officers.
Okay, are they facing any charges at this hour or anything?
You know
like
what, at this point we don't. I think we're still trying to work through the process of finding out where the baby is, making sure the baby is safe, so we're still speaking to them and trying to gather as much information as we can to make sure that we have either more information to where the location of the baby is, or just trying to make sure that we understand the facts that were told to us initially.
So to clarify, the suspects were in the vehicle?
So the vehicle was found by our officers. They made contact to a residence that was close by that they believed was associated with the vehicle, just based on what they saw initially. They have located those two individuals, the male and the female, at that residence, and they have spoken to them, and they are being detained at the moment.
Is this cause for even more concern, because now you have the vehicle, you have the suspects that were pictured here, but you are still not anywhere closer to finding the baby at this point?
Absolutely, it's concerning. And so I think now we work our way backwards, right? We have to make sure that all the information that we initially received is indeed factual. We want to make sure that there is indeed an 18-month-old that was taken, and we want to make sure that obviously we find this 18-month-old. So we're still going to work through it. It's just going to take us some time, but I just want to make sure that I share the update with the vehicle.
What sort of resources are you guys using to search for a baby in this situation?
My goodness, I could tell you that there is a lot of resources. Right now, I could tell you there's over 50 officers. There's a lot of detectives that are also looking for the baby. We had a police helicopter earlier in the afternoon, making sure that we had availability for obviously up high looks for the vehicle and the truck, and we did find the truck with the help of our amazing officers. So it's worked. We just want to make sure that we connect back to that baby, and we want to make sure the baby's located safely.
Sergeant, does this remain an Amber Alert now that you don't have anyone specifically you're looking for?
So now that the vehicle has been located, that it's not an Amber Alert with that vehicle, because typically for an Amber Alert it's because we're searching for that vehicle. Right now we don't have enough information to put together any additional alerts for the baby that we have not located, but we're not going to stop obviously searching for that baby. We're going to continue to work through it and make sure we gather information from everybody that we've had detained at the moment.
Have you learned any more about the relationship between that couple and the caregivers?
Yeah, so we know that they're the caregivers initially. They're providing us a little bit of, mom calls once in a while, we babysit. So we're trying to really push a little bit harder to get more information, and so that's where we are right now. But we know that they know each other. They are known to each other, all four adults. So the suspects and the initial caregivers.
Is it clear if any of them have any history of criminal activity?
Right now, I don't think that's relevant. I think the biggest question for us is, where is this baby? We're trying to find the baby, and that's what we're going to focus on right now.
So you said the caregivers and the couple that were here, they know each other, but do the parents know the couple involved?
We know that the caregivers are the only ones that know the parent. The other two, the suspects, as far as we know, do not know the parents of the child. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And just to wrap that up, we heard right now from Phoenix Police an update that the vehicle that was stolen, the Ford pickup truck, was found. And then nearby in a home, the suspects were also found, the ones that we showed you in pictures earlier. So they were found, the car was found, but the baby, the 18-month-old child who was wearing a pink onesie at the time, her name is Wendy, brown hair, she is still missing. So police right now, although this is not considered an Amber Alert anymore, they are still actively searching for that child. And the biggest concern right now is to find the child and find her safe. So if you have any information related to this, again, this situation happened at the QT off Indian School Road and 3rd Avenue. And if you were here at the time, possibly saw that dark green Ford 250, the suspects involved or that child, please give police a call or call 911 if you have any information. Back to you for now.
Yeah, a lot to sort out here. We'll, of course, stay on top of this. Ashley Perez reporting for us live.